From the mind of Mark Yoshimoto Nemkov.
So I was kidding around with Jeff that I might call this microphone the Embiggenator because of how it embiggens my voice in a way that I like. And the ideation behind this microphone was always to create something for sympathetic reads, whereas I would want to present the lower portion of my voice in a more direct and present manner, but with a smooth top end, something that feels sympathetic, something that feels like I'm giving you a hug. And when I say sympathetic reads, I'm talking about a project, a script, where the overarching theme is, do you need help? So when I'm asking that question, whether I'm asking it directly or, do you have a problem with mushroom people? Have you been kidnapped by mushroom people? Right? When I'm asking that question, because it's a morale issue. And if you've been kidnapped by mushroom people, call us 24/7. We can help, right? So when you're asking these questions, when you're talking about sympathetic issues, right? I feel like you're talking to someone softly. You're talking to someone in a lower volume. And that's how you communicate that emotion to them. You're not shouting at them, right? You're not trying to hook them with that kind of high presence peak sound that really works more for sales, right? That grabby sound. This is more like really embracing someone and trying to offer them advice where to go to get the help they need. And whether that is health related or financially related or whatever, I mean, I still think the overarching idea of a sympathetic read is to feel sympathetic. And so when you're down here, right, you have to fill out this low end, right? Because it really feels more personal with the low end a little bit more full like that and a nice smooth top end. And when you're also doing sympathetic reads, in my experience, these kind of reads are always against a gentle music bed. Nothing really nothing aggressive. It's always against a nice gentle music bed, right? Or no music bed at all. So you're out there completely naked. And when you do that, you have to be the entire orchestra. Your sound has to fill out the entire emotional intent of the piece. So by filling this out, by feeling more warm and caring, I think it achieves that end. So that was the idea behind this microphone. But Paul Quinn Voiceover, he was like, hey, what would it sound like on a punchy read? So again, if I'm like, do you need help? Have you been kidnapped by mushroom people? Call us anytime, 24/7. We can help, right? So that's one thing. That's like, hey, have you been kidnapped by mushroom people? Would you like to be kidnapped by mushroom people? This weekend only. Come on down. Mushroom people will kidnap you 10% off. Get a kidnapping by a mushroom person for only $29.99. This weekend only. Come on down. Mushroom people will kidnap you today. And, sorry. I've been watching The Last of Us. It's pretty amazing. Except when I was reading it the first time, I was like, The Last of Us? What is that? Oh, yeah, Last of Us. So I'm watching The Last of Us, and the mushroom people have haunted my dreams. So, are you being attacked by mushroom people? Are mushroom people trying to turn you into another mushroom? Has cordyceps infected your brain? It'd be more like, do you know someone who has cordyceps? Has it infected their brain? Call us today, and we'll take them out in the field, and you'll never see them again. So I think that overall, right, you could do certain punchy reads on this mic with this sound, but it's not necessarily the sound that I would pick. I mean, for example, here, hold on. Let me just do this. All right. Sorry, this is silly. All right. So if it was here, this is more of a sound that punches across the basically really where you want it, the presence peak. So it's like, do you want to be kidnapped by mushroom people? Come on down this weekend. 10% off your first kidnapping with promo code MUSHROOM. So, well, 10% off with promo code MUSHROOM. So I don't know. I'm sure there's a case you can make for this, and I'm sure that I could really contour an EQ that would make this work better with that kind of read. But overall, my when I'm thinking about building mics, creating mics. It's really more about solving a single problem. So it's like, what sound am I looking for this particular thing? And at this point, if I'm going to create Mountain Rushmore here with too many mics, I want to make sure that I'm hitting the exact right emotional impact with every microphone choice that I make, because I think that's important. So again, is this something I would use on punchy reads? Probably not for my voice, but Paul, everyone else, Nation, what are you thinking? What do you think? Should I call it the Embiggenator? And, oh yeah, before I forget, oh man, who was it that somebody told me to make my Guitar Center video artwork into a t-shirt, so I made one. Yeah, anyway, so, all right, I gotta get to work. All right, everybody. You know what to do. Until next time, this is Mark Yoshimoto Nemkov, fading to black.